Good morning, everyone. Got a little something to show you guys. A little project I got. Hope you don't think I'm crazy. Of course, I think some of you are. But I picked it up yesterday. It's going to be a bit of a long process. But I got a classic here. It's a 1992 Jayco Eagle travel trailer. 32-foot front kitchen. It's been sitting on a private property for 6 years. I'm the third owner now, so needs work. Back bedroom's got a leak, some problems. Got new LP bottles, no battery, big deal. It's got some few battle scars, things that I can take care of. And she's dirty, moldy. She's an oldie. 25-year-old tires. Original tires for this camper. 25 years old. Pulled this thing 3.5 hours back to us yesterday. All I had to do was air them up. All the tires had was 18 pounds of air in them when I got there. Put 50 pounds in them and they made it all the way home here. Kind of bent that jack. The thing was kind of screwed up when I got there. I didn't want to come up. It's the best I could do. But you can kind of see right there, that bottom piece, that needs, that part of the wall, there is a leak in the back here. It ran down. That got it. The floor is solid over on the left side. Taillight lens, that's busted. Big deal. It looks like I lost another clearance light lens. Clearance lights, obviously, those are potential leaks too. I've got to get some lenses, or I can scrounge up some lights that we throw away at work all the time. Believe it or not, all the clearance lights work on this thing. All the brake lights and turn signals work. All the trailer brakes work beautifully coming home. Yeah, you see that there? That probably should scare you, because yes, the floor is bad. From probably about here over, I'm going to guesstimate, is bad. When you walk, you can see this section of the bumper. That's an I-beam that runs the full length of the camper as well. The floor at each side of that I-beam is gone. So there's a wooden 2x that rests on that. When I was checking this side for the leak and went to stomp on the floor, my foot almost went through. I think the combination of the carpet's what kept me going through. But so this side shot. Just so you all know, Mom knows about this. She went with me to pick it up. No big secrets. But it's a project. I'm in no hurry to get it done. You won't believe what I paid. It's dirt cheap. Definitely worth the investment to try and bring it back and make a few bucks. This piece of metal here, the way it's fallen down, that was my first clue this was going to be the worst side. That and the fact you can see they tried to seal it, but they didn't quite succeed. And of course, once it starts to leak, the screws start to let go, and even if you seal it, there's nothing for the screws to hold, so it just keeps letting go. I'm hoping that this is the worst of the decals, but I got my sneaky suspicions, like I do with all old campers. Once I give this thing a good wash here, because I'm going to wash it, even though it's leaking, I'm going to wash it anyways, just to kind of, I think it just needs to be given a little bit of a bath anyways. You know, it deserves a little justice. Anyways, just to make me feel good, because that's how I am and all that, and you know, hopefully it won't look so gaudy looking over in the storage yard either, sitting next to our camper. But I was scared about this back tire. There is some dry rot on that tire. That's the one that had me worried. I checked the tires after about 2 hours because Mom was getting worried. We stopped for gas. She says, "Oh my God, the tire looks low," and they were, all the tires were 2 to 3 pounds above what I started at. So if you look, this had a patio awning. And it looks like, I don't see the bolt holes up above, but somebody sealed them up, hopefully really well. That could have been the leak. Could have been lack of the awning bolts being sealed, I hope. Because there's a foot up there on the bottom too. But the guy that owned it put this is a bag awning, they call it. You see this a lot on pop-ups. I'm not sure if I'm going to fool with this thing today. I'm not even interested in opening it up. I really don't care that it's even there. But maybe at a later date I'll play around with it just to see what it's there, what it's like. Is it worth keeping or not? I'll keep my eyes open for a regular patio awning one of these days. But that's what these brackets here are for. He made something here to, or whatever, to mount the foot. A little custom cable TV hook up here. I'll have to figure out something to make that go away and look pretty. I'm sure I can figure something out there. But seriously, all the clearance lights actually work on this thing. And I'm not sure why all these goofy screw holes in the side of the camper, you know. Just weird. But they covered up the linoleum, and I'm hoping that there's not like a layer of plywood underneath this carpet, because this should have been all linoleum in here. That'll kind of, something I guess I didn't look very hard at. Yeah, it's got some mouse dookies in there. Sink covers. Woohoo! Oh, there'll be some stuff in the drawers. Oh, we got silverware. Oh, that's a selling point. What do we got in here? Now, typical front trailer. You know, I remember that when Grandpa had his. Nice shelf and a useless storage spot. It's not just a Jayco thing. Everybody did that back in the day. And you know, yes, I checked in here for leaks. This end of the camper was not the leak. I pushed on it, banged on it, all the corners here and everything. Nothing. Countertop's not really, well, that counter's a little funky there, but I can work something out there. None of this is leaking. Countertop's nice and solid. This end of the camper was my real worry. Not sure what I'm going to do with that stove top. I'll have to figure out how I can clean that rust off. But, here's a cute little thing. I'm hoping I can just clean that little guy up and we can hang on to that. That'd be a cute little selling point. I'm surprised that stayed closed running home yesterday. Nothing fell out. But, yeah. She's a neat old girl. Grandpa and Grandma had something very similar to this back when I was a kid. This made a bed. Still got the microwave. Ducted AC. No, it doesn't have a fridge. I gotta work on that. I got some things going. I gotta do some thinking and planning, and I'm in no big hurry for that, so. Nice pantry. RV antifreeze, and I bet you we got a water heater that might be bad, and you can see it had mice, and I already knew that. So no big surprise there. Woohoo! The fresh water system, all the fuses and breakers, jackknife sofa. Nice pegboard system there they had. This is an old air conditioner, man. I ain't never seen an air conditioner like that. I can tell you if I've never seen it. It must be old. Because I've worked on a lot of older trailers and I have never seen this before. And there's an old thermostat. Man, Don Curtis, if you see this, you better be able to help me work on this old sucker. Because he says it works. I haven't tried it yet, but he says it works. So, freebie. 2 fridges. Anybody interested? Let me know. But, you know, the guy was right. I thought this was a different kind of bathroom. This is very similar to what Grandpa and Grandma had, I guess. So, nice closet. Another big closet. Ooh, left a DirecTV remote. Ooh. Yellow tub. Just kind of what happens with these old things. They just kind of yellow. on you. No skylight, that's a beautiful thing. That means that didn't leak. The vent. The ceiling in here is nice and solid. Mousies. And I'll tell you here, once you get to this point here for the bed, the floor kind of goes whoop. So yeah, this is where the floor starts getting soft. Yep, you can see it there. That's the worst of it. I'm hoping that cabinet's good. You can see the water stains across the window. And then I believe we got a leak on that window there as well. But the walls, the floor is good over here. And you can see the ceiling right there, the ripples. And where are we at here? Sorry, I don't mean to move so fast. Hoping I'm making anybody sick. But if you open up those cabinets, it's basically going to be from this seam down, the first piece of paneling. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to wind up redoing this whole bedroom so it all looks the same, all the paneling anyways. Because this stuff isn't available, so I'll just get something from work. There's a nice header here to divide the bedroom from the bathroom. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll get something as close to what I can find with a white color for in here, and I'll just kind of I'll just redo all the walls in here, and then I'll just put new, you're talking what, 2 ceiling panels. You're talking this one and that one, just because there will be a difference in color and texture. And then the back wall, the side wall, the floor, all carpet too, man. You wouldn't believe it, but that's the same color. Or no, Grandpa and Grandma's was teal. I'm sorry. Grandma would have loved this thing because it's mauve. She was big into the mauve. So, but man, good old Jayco. Really, really nice camper. Big boy. So, well, I'll have this up on my Facebook in a bit. Oh, one other thing here. Guy was telling me apparently it's got an old aluminum roof, and I can see that in there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but apparently the tree branch had poked through. He caught it, patched it from the bottom and the top, he said, so it doesn't leak. And it looks like it. The paneling's not, the insulation's not wet. I don't see any moisture, in there. Everything's dry, so that makes you feel good. Things like that. I actually have material. I can redo that. So, I've been a hoarder. I guess my new nickname should probably be Jayco Junkie, because that's where I think I'm going these days. So, you guys stay safe, have fun, and I am gonna give my old Jayco a bath.